I have made many friends in my journey with MS, but Buster Johnson is one guy who has a never-quit attitude that really resonates with me. At age 53, and 17 years after he was diagnosed with MS, he knows the pain that comes with fighting this disease. He has had to relearn walking 4 times as an adult due to MS exacerbations. He has pushed through the loss of functions, the fatigue, and the mental anguish. Like me, he uses nutrition and exercise as his key weapons in the battle. Here's my interview with him. David Lyons: when and how were you diagnosed with MS? Buster Johnson: I was working on the A-B terminal parking garage at the Houston Intercontinental Airport in Houston, Texas. I was a project superintendent whose responsibilities were the helix ramps and stairs. This was in 1998. The job was very stressful. I started having trouble keeping my balance, typically falling backwards. I tried to ignore it when I stumbled. Things kept getting worse. I thought I had a pinched nerve. Some of the worst things were when I would be in so much pain that I would just stop and cry. Then all of a sudden the pain would go away, leaving me to feel like an idiot. They wanted me to stay in the office and do paperwork. I tried, but I couldn't even write my name. I would take my left hand and use it to put the pen in my right hand. Then I would just stare at the pen, hoping it would move. I didn't even have the brain power to write my name. I started getting treatments from a chiropractor. After 6 weeks, he told me that he would have fixed it by then if it were a pinched nerve. He sent me to a neurologist. The neurologist made a few tests and diagnosed me with MS, multiple sclerosis. I went back to the chiropractor for an adjustment. He broke down and cried when we started talking about it. The neurologist was his friend. This was the beginning of a life that was hard to live with. I did the steroid treatments as I watched my golf game go directly down the toilet. I tried to play. I had to prop myself up with my wedge to keep my balance while swinging or putting with the other arm. I used the golf clubs as walking sticks. My weight shot up to 240 pounds. I could no longer work out with 215 pounds on my bench press. 70 pounds was all I could manage, and the battle begins. DL: why did you decide to become a cyclist? I had been to several neurologists trying to find better news or a better medication. At the onset of my 3rd exacerbation in 2001, the owner of my company offered me a position in Atlanta. It was in Atlanta that I was introduced to the cycling lifestyle. This is a picture of when I first started cycling. Right, DL: how difficult is it to train for cycling with MS? BJ: it is easy to overdo it and cause a pseudo attack, which would take days to get over. DL: what is your next race and when? BJ: I do not plan on racing but maintaining my health and helping others. Leading the race. DL: what is your daily training like? BJ: I do 10 minutes of abdominal work, then stretching. I do a 30-minute cardio workout before heading to the gym. DL: what type of nutritional program do you follow? BJ: my diet plan is lean protein such as egg whites, 3 helpings of greens per day, such as green beans or spinach, a banana and some strawberries in a smoothie is my fruit intake. Of course, carbs are my favorite thing in the world, so I work hard to keep them under control. DL: what do your family and friends think of your cycling? BJ: my family thinks I am crazy. My friends are like cheerleaders. DL: why did you get involved in supporting the MS Fitness Challenge? BJ: I was looking at my notifications on Twitter and saw @MSF Challenge. I looked at the link and after a few minutes of listening to your story, I knew that this was something that I wanted and needed to support. From my own success of beating the MS, I knew I had found my way of paying it forward. By cycling, I inspired a lot of people around Atlanta that they could win. Hundreds showed up to talk to me and ask me about overcoming MS at the rides that I hosted. Never dreamed of bodybuilding. I had never been able to put on a lot of muscle, but maybe it was time to make it happen. There are a multitude of reasons. MS can't be beaten by yourself. DL: what are you doing to help others with MS? BJ: I am always the voice of encouragement. I never tell a person what they can't do, but only what they can do. I will support the MS Fitness Challenge forever. I know that it works. My heart's desire is to help others learn to move and walk again like I have. I have had to learn to walk 4 times as an adult. I let my guard down with MS, but never again. I learned to walk again with exercise.